I've changed clothes 3 times today. Is my dress wrinkled? Yes. Do I care? No, because quarantine. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I've said hey y'all 6 times. I'm done. I'm over it. Okay. I've been going through all the videos that I've been, you know, filming over the past couple months, and I realized that I never like formally told you guys what I have going on. So, Birdman hands. Your girl's a flight attendant, like. Okay, I'm done. So I'm a flight attendant now. I graduated March 20th of this year. The process was super extensive. I've told people it was one of the hardest things that I've done in my life. Yes, I'm sure you guys have heard that before, but no, for real, it really was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was mentally, physically, and spiritually draining, but I'm praying that it will be worth it. So yeah, I have all these videos from training and before I went to training, and since I've been home from training. I'm actually based in Miami. Miami was my #1 choice when I was trying to figure out where I wanted to stay. It was Miami, DC, and New York. So I'm really excited that I got Miami. I haven't been able to explore yet, but we're just gonna pray that, you know, everything kind of makes it, all this mess kind of just moves along and we are able to go outside again. I can explore this new city that I'm in. And I just kind of wanted to touch on a few of those things while I show you guys some of the clips, right? So first of all, like I said, training was super duper hard. It was one of the hardest things that I've ever done. And you know, it was a true test of the strength that I have. And that's something that one of my friends constantly reminded me of, like, you are stronger than you think. And I proved that to myself. I just, you know, with the late nights and the early mornings with studying and drills, and we had to learn all these planes, and it was a lot. I haven't been a student in 8 years, officially 8 years, as of May 5th. About to be 2 o'clock, about to get my study on for a bit and maybe make a Target run later, I'm hoping. Early morning wake ups, still trying to get used to those. As you can see, my eyes are like, I look a mess. But such is life. This is just the time that I have to do this. I'm gonna do this. Week 1 is down. I'll check in with you guys later. It was a lot. It was a lot to kind of tap back into that mindset of, okay, I have to be a student again. I have to study hard. I have to pay attention when we're in class. Vigilant note taking was being done. Like, it was just super duper out of my comfort zone from working a 9 to 5. Like, I've just been working for the past 8 years essentially. So I had to just tap into a whole nother part of me that that wasn't familiar because I've been out of school for so long. Me and my boo studying for our test today. This is my life now, in the bed with all the study material. I just want to shout out my crew, like my crew that I went through training with. Like, I'm with American Airlines now, and I was in class 2002. It was amazing. Like, I love everybody that was in my class, but I had to shout out my crew, my OG Pandas. Little insider right there. Me and my boo thing sitting here waiting on these other slow pokes.
Going slow ass and
waiting on these slow pokes so we could go to Target. We still on a little high because we passed our test today.
Who got 100? Who did? Who struggled? How?
I don't know what you thought.
Wait.
What else would we get?
You know what going on.
You know the vibes.
We're gonna be on a trip.
The devil be trying to get us down, but we be like,
Hey,
trying to
hold us back.
Don't be in.
Ain't nobody hold
They
us
better
back.
take me out.
You gotta tell the devil, bitch, do it look like I care? No.
I gotta get in the picture too.
Okay.
What's a video?
Shout out to Chelsea, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Lauren. I love y'all so much. I really could not have done it without y'all. Like, we made it through. We were boohoo crying at graduation. It was just, you have to have that support. I had so much support from my family and my friends, you know, back at home. I was gone for 6 weeks. So just imagine being gone away from your family. You guys know how I am about my family. This whole entire channel is about them. Like, it's not even really about me for real. It's all about my family and my friends. I miss them so much, like, but they really held me down. Like, I was showered with so much encouragement and support and laughs, and just like people were really pushing me through. So obviously I want to shout all of you guys out. Like, I really appreciate y'all support through that. Yeah, then when it came to graduation, it was just like a surreal moment. Like, I obviously was crying at graduation. I mean, who's not gonna cry at something like that? But it was just really like, wow, I did it. Like, I set out to do something. And my friend Danielle, you guys know Danielle, she's always telling me, like, every time you set out to do something, you get it done. And I really have to like think back on these types of things. Like, okay, no, she's right. Like, every time I said I wanted to do something, I did it. Like, I said that I wanted to be a flight attendant. I said this was the perfect time to try to do something like this, and it really worked out. Like, I made it through training. I pushed through. I was vigilant. I was resilient. I just tapped into parts of me that I didn't even know that I had, to be honest. And so it was a really proud moment when I walked across the stage. Social distancing style, y'all. We had to like stay 6 feet apart from each other. My family wasn't able to come. My friends weren't able to come. It was very like, nobody's family and friends were able to come because the training center had been shut down. But it was super impersonal, but it's okay. They had like the streaming on Facebook, and my family were watching. They were commenting on the page, and they were sending me videos of me walking across the stage and getting my wings. And then, you know, when everyone graduated, we walked out and went through the atrium and, you know, had our instructors pin our wings on.
Nice, warmed up.
There you
Thank you.
Thanks. And like, even in those moments, like having my wings pinned on, like, it was like, no, you really did it, and now you're about to go on the biggest adventure of your life. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm so proud of myself, and I'm just super excited to see what this life is gonna bring. So like I was saying earlier, with the quarantine going on right now, I haven't worked a trip. It's been almost 2 months since I graduated, and I've really just been chilling here at the crash pad. Me and Chelsea are on the crash pad together with a few other flight attendants from another airline, and you know, we're just gonna stick it out in Miami. So that's kind of catching you guys up. I'm gonna definitely continue to give you content from current day, but you guys will see some sprinkled in stuff from before I went to training and after I got home from training, and kind of where I am right now. So I just wanted to update you guys, like, formally. Thank you so much for following me, like continuing to follow me on this journey. I'm really trying to just hone in on this and continue to do what I set out to do with this channel, okay? So I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.